The most profound thing that I've come to accept all year is that humans and the things that we hold dear are ever changing. Our morality is influenced by what? Society, religion, tradition. I've come to the life-changing conclusion that there is no such thing as good or bad, at least on earth. There is no such thing as permanence or definitiveness, only infinity. Our perceptions of what is good and bad are constantly changing to suit whichever narrative best serves ourselves. This is also called the ego, creating definitions and upholding them as true and good if they serve you and people like you. But the truth is, what serves you cannot serve everybody. This is inevitable in a world as diverse as ours. What is considered evil in the world you have decided to live in can be glorious in another, no matter how bad it sounds. Think of ancient Rome and their gladiatorial games. These events were a major source of entertainment for the Roman populace, drawing large crowds and fostering a sense of community and shared experience. They showcased power, wealth, and the might of the Roman Empire. In America, in this century, this is considered to be barbaric. If we allow what is celebrated to be dictated solely by society, do we risk hurting ourselves? Or are we merely participating in the infinite outcomes of good and bad? Therefore, in my world, labeling others as good or bad seems to be a highly arrogant, selfish task when observing others. We are like any other animals capable of being cuddly and warm while simultaneously capable of tearing our enemies to shreds, and if starving, devouring our own. Are we then to say that animal is mean or bad? Or is it simply doing what an animal is meant to do? Our natural obligation as animals is to permit or deny ourselves instincts in order to best serve whatever we are subject to. Other people, governments, God, the universe. But when we fail, we are only doing what nature has embedded in us. Now, to be self-critical of that is up to your own morality. To be critical of others who do not share the same beliefs as you will just bring frustration and bitterness. There is only our subjective, unshaped, ever-changing current perception. And who is to say that your truth is the truth? But then is it then determined by the masses? The colonizers of America received constant criticism for demonizing Native and African peoples' cultures and imposing their own beliefs as superior to those of the enslaved and captured. How are we, especially in American society, any different? This may seem defeatist to some, but the most important thing I've realized this year is that my perception of good and bad is only real in my world. It only applies to those who sign my contract, choosing to be a part of my life. There is no use in projecting my standards of morality onto others if they did not ask to be a part of it. Neutrality has given me peace.